Hi there, and welcome to Body by Kristi online fitness and nutrition coaching. In this video, I'll be going through some of the cueing techniques I use in my in-person personal training sessions so that when they come up in the videos, you'll understand how to use them. One cue I use all the time is to keep your core nice and tight. And by that, I mean pull your belly button into your spine and up into your diaphragm. You'll notice that you stand up nice and straight. Your posture gets better and your balance gets better and your center of gravity lifts. So it's a lot easier to do movements when your core is nice and tight. Again, we're pulling our belly button into the spine and up into the diaphragm, keeping those core muscles nice and tight. It's kind of like bracing yourself for a punch. So that's the feeling that you should have in your core when you tighten it. And then we move on to breath. So breath is something else that's really, really important. You should be able to keep your core engaged even while you're breathing. You want to make sure that you breathe in through your nose, you fill your belly with air, and then you breathe out through your mouth. Okay, so a lot of times people will have a hard time keeping their core engaged and breathing as well, but this is something that you can practice. So breathe in, and you should feel that air go all the way down. If the air is stopping right here at your lungs, you want to push it all the way down. Take a nice deep breath. That's going to help to oxygenate your blood during your workout and give you just a better pump and make it so you don't get lightheaded and dizzy when you're trying to do your workout. Grip is also something that is very, very important and it can really help you to lift heavier and get stronger. And to also maintain a safe environment because we want to make sure that our grip is nice and tight. Okay, so as far as grip goes, when your palms are facing each other, they're facing the midline of your body, that's what we call neutral grip. Okay, so whether it's right here or right here, that's always going to be neutral grip. Okay, when your grip is palm down, that's going to be a pronated grip. So palm down is pronated. Okay, palm up, that's your supine grip. Okay, so neutral, pronated or prone, and supine. Okay, the very last thing that I always cue is neutral spine. So neutral spine just means to keep your spine nice and straight. So we want to make sure that from here to here, it's nice and straight. So when I tell you to go into a flat back, you can see how straight my spine is, and I'm going to do a hip hinge. Okay, so see how my spine stays straight throughout the movement? I'm not arching like this or arching like that, right? That's like cat and cow kind of position for yoga. But when I tell you neutral spine, I want your back to be nice and flat. Okay, and you can practice this by putting either your fingertips behind your ears or on your hips and just practicing that hip hinge. So flat back doesn't necessarily mean to have a back that's all the way parallel to the ground. You can have a flat back in this position, like in a bent over row, or in this position, or in this position, or in this position. So notice that my spine, it never flexes or extends in those movements. It stays the same. All I'm doing is just hinging at the hip to keep that flat spine. So I think that's about it as far as cueing goes. Of course, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. You can message me and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And if anything ever hurts, go ahead and stop, okay? The whole purpose of working out correctly is to make sure you don't get hurt, to make sure you get stronger and healthier and reach your goals. Okay, so happy lifting.